evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the California University Convocation Center, home of your California ball games. Tonight, the Dolphins play host to the Golden Eagles of Clarion in a PSAC showdown. At this time, would you please rise, gentlemen, and remove your hats for the pledge or national anthem.
From the Convocation Center here on the campus of California, University of Pennsylvania, it is Vulcans women's basketball here live on CUTV Sports 1 and on tape delay on CUTV. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Anthony D'Agostino, and alongside me today is my good friend Stephen Ruffing. And Steve, it's good to have you here on a great matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited to be back finally doing TV again after a long stretch of radio-only game, so it's great to be back. It's fantastic to be here, and I'm ready to get this thing going.
Well, we're going to take a look at the tail of the tape. And Steve, starting off here at the records for these two teams, California coming into the game 12-1 in conference, Clarion 9-4, and also California averaging 83.2 points per game, Clarion only averaging 72.7 points per game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Clarion because California, they've been on a hot streak. It was a close game against Mercyhurst last game, but I think California, they're going to bounce right back from that. They're going to try to take it to Clarion today and give it all they got.
And you see right there these standings in the PSAC West. California 12-1 in conference, 18-1 overall, and Clarion 12-7 overall and 9-4 in conference. Edinburgh just behind California. They are tied at first in conference. Edinburgh is taking on Mercyhurst today, and that is a huge matchup for those two teams. And if California wins and Mercyhurst wins, California takes over sole position of first place, Steve.
Yeah, that's the PSAC West. The top 5 teams. It's constantly getting mixed up with these because it's so competitive with all of these teams. So you really never know what can happen when it comes to the PSAC West.
Take a look at these starters for you here today. Starting off for Clarion, number 5, Amisha Harden-Pulliam. Number 11, Jordan McKelja. Number 22, Delrika Jones-Carey. Number 24, Tyra Polite. Number 33, Jen Straw. For California, number 2, the Secretary of Defense, Abby Sporio. Number 3, Shatara Parsons. Number 5, Sierra Barrett. Number 12, Lana Doran. And, of course, number 21, Mickey Glenn. As you saw, Sierra Barrett won that tip. And it's Mickey Glenn with it for California. Glenn, 4-3 to start off the contest. She misses that one off the front of the rim, and it's rebounded there by Tyra Polite. Polite with it now for Clarion. Passing it off to Jordan McKelja. Sporio guarding Bekelja. She passes it off now. Harden Pulliam with it now. Pulliam, that pass is tipped there by Shatera Parsons and picked up by Glenn to Abby Sporio, and it's an easy layup that she ends up missing there. Might have been some good defense by Jordan Bekelja getting up, Steve, on the court.
Yeah, and just pretty good defense from California to turn that into a fast break there, but sadly, Abby Sporio couldn't convert.
Harden Pulliam's pass was intercepted by Mickey Glenn. Sporio on a fast break passes inside to Shatera Parsons, who dribbles in the paint and takes the layup for 2 points.
Yeah, she had two Clarion players right in front of her, just splits them and just finds her way to the lane and gets a nice, easy layup.
California strikes first here, 2-0. As Jordan Bekelja, the sophomore from Solon, Ohio, passing it off now to Harden Pulliam. Double teamed there by Glenn and Sporio. She's able to get the pass off. Inside look is going to be out of bounds, and it was tipped there by Sierra Barrett. Clarion looking for Jones Carey at the back door.
Yeah, luckily Sierra Barrett was there to break that up because Jones Carey had a wide open hoop in front of her, so Sierra Barrett just saved 2 points there.
Under 10 seconds on the shot clock there, and that was knocked away there by California. Lana Doran picked it up before it went out of bounds, and now it's California on offense. Glenn for Shatera Parsons for 2. That one's no good, and it's rebounded by Jen Straw.
Yeah, that's surprising. Shatera Parsons has been lights out on her jump shots, but she definitely couldn't get that one there.
Harden Pulliam with it now for the Golden Eagles as she's double-teamed there inside, able to get the pass off. And a hard pass is stolen away by Shatera Parsons. It's a 3-on-2 for California. Glenn up, good, no good, and it's a foul there by Clarion.
Yeah, Mickey Glenn just kind of a tough shot there. She gets some contact going there, and instead of layup, she kind of just threw the ball behind her back. Draws the foul, gets some contact there, and she's going to shoot her 2 free throws.
Glenn averaging 86.2%, the senior from Bridgeport, West Virginia. As she takes her first and makes it. 3-0 California. That foul was on the senior from Philly, Tyra Polite, 5'8" guard. As Glenn waits her second shot here. And she makes that one as well, make it 4-0 Cal.
Yeah, those free throws definitely come as like a second nature to Mickey Glenn. She's so good, very consistent, and you could trust her on that line.
I think she missed like 3 or 4 of them last game, as that pass was in and out of the hands of Tyra Polite, picked up by California as they go back on offense. Lana Doran thought about a 3, but passes it off to Glenn, now to Sporio. And Sporio there just traveled there on the dragging the pivot foot, thought about a 3, and then faked it out, and then get called for the travel.
Yeah, her feet were thinking faster than her hands on that one. She took a couple steps before she decided to start dribbling it.
Clarion ball after that unforced error. Jordan Bekelja with it far side, guarded by Abby Sporio. Passing it inside. That one's going to be out of bounds off of number 22, Delrika Jones-Carey.
Yeah, Clarion struggling to find their rhythm here to start this game. You know, starting off very slow, can't get those passes, turning the ball over a lot, especially against this California defense. So they're going to have to tighten up offensively and defensively. 6
turnovers already for Clarion. Just some bad passes, as that is a 2-point shot. Just had her toe on the line with Lana Doran. And a jump ball now in favor of Clarion, as Sporio was fighting for it with Jones-Carey.
Yeah, and it looked like she was just about to come out with that ball right before the refs blew that whistle.
So far, Clarion hasn't even attempted a shot today, and it's 7 minutes left in the first quarter, and that is stolen away there by California. Abby Sporio with it, fighting for the ball, and
a kick ball.
A kick ball there. It's going to be on Clarion, California ball, and that was just a quick hands play by the defense to when she was dribbling it to steal it away.
Yeah, it turned into a dog pile in a matter of seconds, and then the last thing you thought the ref was going to call was a kickball.
Glenn Sporio, as it's inside now to Shatera Parsons. That pass is tipped there, and it's going to be tipped away by Shatera Parsons, so it looked like Jen Straw couldn't make a play on it.
Yeah, just at that last second, Shatera Parsons refused to give that ball to Clarion. She just smacked it out of the player's hands.
Jen Straw, 6'1", there, had those big arms and big wingspan to be able to tip that pass, as Clarion looking to register their first shot on goal today. As this is Harden Pulliam driving. A shot is blocked by Sierra Barrett. I don't even think that's going to count technically. It was blocked away.
Yeah, it was blocked away. Great defense by Sierra Barrett, just refusing to let this Clarion team get anything started.
11 seconds now, 10 on the shot clock. As it's Tyra Polite with it. Polite driving, passing. This is a good backdoor cut there, and this will be 2 shots now for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, just right before she put that shot up, Lana Doran reached her hand in and drew that little bit of contact that got the ref's attention. She's going to call a foul on that one.
Yep, Lana Doran with that foul, as Jen Strahl takes her first and makes it. She's averaging 75.6% from the free throw line. Strahl, the senior from Norwin High School, as she makes her second one as well. So the only 2 points for Clarion coming off of 2 foul shots, and they're 0-1 from the field. As Dorn passing it now to Shatera Parsons. Parsons driving. Gets fouled there as she was trying to reverse layup, and that's what you do. You drive to the basket, you take the shot, you get the contact, you get 2 shots.
Right, and you could even argue about the contact on that one. It was a 50-50 there, but definitely draw that contact when you're going through the lane like that.
Shatera Parsons makes her first foul shot, and she's averaging 52.4% from the free throw line so far this season. As she makes her second one, off to a good start here tonight for her, boosting that average. Bekelja passes it to Pulliam. Harden Pulliam with it now, passing it off to Tyra Polite. Polite's shot is up, and it is no good off the rim. Rebounded there by Harden Pulliam in a trap, able to get the ball off, and a beautiful inside pass is missed by number 22, Jones Carey.
Yeah, Jones Carey just made herself open on that play, but just couldn't finish that basket.
Glenn going to start the offense for California, as Shatera Parsons driving. Doesn't get that shot off cleanly, and it's going to be Clarion ball. As Polite driving, that is no good. Rebounded by Shatera Parsons. And she's got Lana Doran all alone there with a beautiful pass that's missed, and it's tipped around and it's picked up there by Clarion, and that's something that you don't see, a 2-on-0, and Lana Doran misses the shot. It's stolen away there by Mickey Glenn. Now Abby Sporio, it's a 1-on-0, but she loses control of the ball, and it's now going over to Shatera Parsons, back to Glenn. Doran, Sporio for 2. This is good. Abby Sporio converts there, but these breakaway plays that California is making, they're not making their layups.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm starting to see you haven't seen that spark yet from California. You know, they haven't been really playing up to their speed yet, although they have been playing well in this game.
Clarion with now Harden Pulliam for 3. That one is no good off the side of the rim, picked up by Abby Sporio. Now Glenn driving. Shot is no good. It rims out, and it's rebounded there by Jordan Bekelja.
The ball just can't find its way in the hoop at this point. A lot of missed shots and a lot of in and outs.
Jordan Bekelja with it now for the Golden Eagles. As she passes it off to Tyra Polite. Under 10 seconds for 3 here, and that one is good for Tyra Polite. Polite averaging 33.9%.
5 seconds on that shot clock. She just pulled up from pretty good distance and gets the 3 points that this Clarion team needed.
Parsons getting called for a travel there and just moved the wrong direction there as we have our media timeout. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. California up 8-5. As we have the tail of the tape here for you now, as Steve, you can see there. Break down the tail of the tape for our viewers.
Yeah, in California, just look at that offense, 83.2 points per game to Clarion 72. Both teams still off to a pretty good start, but points allowed, California only allowing an average of 59.1, Clarion 66.1. The field goal percentage, California has that slightest bit of an advantage with 46.6%, 40.7% for Clarion. That 3-point percentage again in favor of California. And look at that steals per game. That's the one I want to look at. 15.1 for California and 7.9 for Clarion. And sometimes they even exceed that 15.1 by a pretty good margin. I know we had a game, I don't know if it was IUP,
I believe,
that had
yeah.
20-plus turnovers.
And Mickey Glenn
Or steals,
had
I'm
9 of
sorry.
them.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, she did. I thought she finished it
She
with
did
a
not have a
double-double.
double-double.
Okay, yeah, she was one
She had to
steal
sit
away.
out. She sat out at
That's
the end of
right,
the game. They substituted her out because
Right.
California was up by so much. But some early scores around the PSAC so far. IUP taking on Seton Hill. They're leading the Griffins 13-7. The Rock up 14-11 over the Golden Knights. And the Mercyhurst Lakers up 6-4 over the Edinburgh Fighting Scots. And that's a big game.
Yeah,
We got
that's a
to
huge game.
keep here. Sierra Barrett with a breakaway play there and converts that for 2 points. Finally, a breakaway goes the right way for California.
Yeah, definitely just need to get that speed going, and California could potentially bury this Clarion team early.
And that's one thing I'm noticing for Clarion. They cannot keep up with California. When they're going on the fast break, Clarion is a good 2 seconds behind them.
Right.
And a shot there is off the front of the rim, and it's tipped around by Hardin Pulliam. Glenn falls on the floor and gets a jump ball in favor of the Vulcans here.
And it looked like that rebound when you said trying to get that rebound. It looked like she punched the ball. Did you see that? She was trying to punch the ball to her team. I'm not sure. I think it was Hardin Pulliam that gave the ball the old 1-2. I don't know who she was trying to get it to, though.
California going to take over on offense here. Sporio going over to Glenn. Now it's back to Sporio. Back to Glenn. Inside Doran, her shot is up and it is no good off the front of the rim, and a foul called here on Lana Doran. Getting called for the push there. She was trying to go for the ball, trying to clear some space.
Yeah, some refs take her I guess aggressive defense a little too. They take it as a foul, I guess. What I'm trying to say. In Lana Doran, she is a very aggressive defensive player.
Definitely, we heard that on Coach Strom's show, the Jess Strom show. You see that on CUTV. And a foul called here, a 3-second violation in the paint there for Clarion.
Yeah, something that our eyes aren't really peeled to. It's something we don't really take into consideration when we're trying to call these games.
However, head referee Terry Petak saw it. Her eyes were on that paint area. As Morgan Jennings with it now over to Mickey Glenn inside now to Precious Martin. Spin move as she puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded there by the Golden Eagles. It was helped along by Jen Straw, but Nicole Maxon was the one who picked up the ball after the tipping.
And Clarion being pretty aggressive on those defensive rebounds so far.
Yeah, so far they got 9 defensive rebounds in this contest. And a foul down low here.
Morgan Jennings.
It is on Morgan Jennings, her first team third. She wasn't in the active shooting, so it'll be a inbounds from the baseline. As Maxon with it now. Pass inside to Polite. Now Maxon bounces it over to Jones Carey. Jones Carey gets the ball tipped around there, but she's able to pick it back up and pass it to Nicole Maxon. Now Hardin Pulliam with it. Guarded by Mickey Glenn. Under 10 seconds to shoot for Hardin Pulliam. Pass inside and a charging call there on Hardin Pulliam. Player control foul as she passed it away, but her momentum kept her going forward right into Sierra Barrett.
Yeah, that was great awareness from Sierra Barrett to keep her feet set, even though that the Clarion player no longer had the ball. She's great awareness, seeing that her momentum was going to carry on and drawing that foul was a fantastic defense from Sierra Barrett.
Not only is it a foul, but California would have had the ball anyways. It's Morgan Jennings for 3 is no good, but that's rebounded by Sierra Barrett, who puts up a shot, and that's no good. And it's going to be saved there, and it's going to be saved again by Sierra Barrett, and a shot no good. California can't convert there on these 2 great plays.
Yeah, and that was a great way to keep the ball in by Sierra Barrett. Very athletic play there.
A 3-point shot is up, and it is no good by Tyra Polite. California coming back now as Jennings with it. Over to Barrett as Barrett throws it over to Abby Sporio. From the deep three is good, and the banks are open.
The bank is open. Indeed, Abby Sporio showing off her three-point capabilities and just using that backboard to get California up to 13.
And Jess Strom laughing over there on the far side. I mean, that was a angled three-point shot off the backboard and in. And now a three-point shot is good and nothing but net for Harden Pulliam.
Yeah, doesn't need the bank on that one. Like you said, nothing but net. Fantastic three-point attempt and 3 points for Clarion.
Under 10 seconds now in the first quarter. California can hold for the last shot as it's Morgan Jennings. Now 5 seconds left inside to Precious Martin for 2 points. That one is no good. Now it's going to be the end of the first quarter. As we're going to take a break here with California up 13-8. We'll be back for the second quarter right here on the live on CUTV Sports 1 and on CUTV.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
And welcome back to the Convocation Center here at Cal U as the Vulcans lead the Golden Eagles 13-8. Starting the second quarter here, once again, Anthony D'Agostino alongside me, Stephen Ruffing. And Steve, so far, I mean, it seems like it's pretty close, but that's because California just hasn't made some of these easy shots.
Yeah, and look at their field goals, 2 for 9. I mean, plenty of opportunities. But like you said, they just can't convert. They can't get that ball in the hoop. Whether it's in and out or what have you, they just can't convert on these easy opportunities. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Clarion. 4 for 17 for California.
As Mickey Glenn now with Precious Martin, as her shot is up and out. It's no good either, and it's rebounded there by Morgan Jennings. California can restart here as that shot hit the rim. Sierra Barrett over to Abby Sporio as she drives, and that pass is going to be tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds off of number 30, Nicole Maxson. Good awareness by Mickey Glenn as she was going out of bounds and quickly threw it off Maxson.
Yeah, that was great awareness by a veteran player, Mickey Glenn, just knowing what to do, knowing her surroundings, who's around her, and what to do with that ball.
Glenn driving baseline, jump shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded there by number 11, Jordan McKelja.
Yet another opportunity there for Mickey Glenn.
Maxson with it as a spin move there, or more like a swim move on Delrika Jones-Carey. It's going to be a blocking foul on California, though. Sierra Barrett getting that foul, her first, team's first of the second quarter. Inbounding it to number 24, Polite, as she misses her shot, rebounded by Abby Sporio, and a pass by Abby Sporio to Mickey Glenn, who wasn't necessarily ready for that pass, and it's going to go out of bounds off of California.
Yeah, California, it seems like they're still trying to figure things out here, getting the swing of things, really find that rhythm and find their groove to take this game in their favor.
McKelja with it, guarded by the Secretary of Defense, Abby Sporio. And a three-point shot is up, and it misses everything completely by Tyra Polite. And now California going to inbound it here.
After the shot was followed by a couple air ball chants. Another classic chant for basketball fans.
California on offense here now. Glenn inside Barrett. Now Morgan Jennings, and it's going to be picked up by Sporio. She was looking for Morgan Jennings, or Precious Martin, excuse me. And now Glenn to Barrett. Under 10 seconds as Barrett's shot is up and misses everything. Airballed that one as Glenn gets it back to Barrett. 2 seconds. Shot is up and no good off the rim. Rebounded by Jennings, and that one falls through. So California getting those second chance points, but it took a while for that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, started with Mickey Glenn keeping that ball in, dishing it out to, I believe that was Sierra Barrett putting the shot up, and then Morgan Jennings finally getting that rebound and putting it back.
Inside pass by Pulliam, and a foul call here, a blocking foul on California's Precious.
Almost had her feet set.
Misses her first shot. She's averaging 31.6% from the foul line, Steve.
Wow.
As Emily Suckling will check in for Morgan Jennings. Jones-Carey, her second shot is up, and that one is good. Substitution coming in now as Jen Straw checks in for Delrica Jones-Carey. As California going to take it over here with Mickey Glenn. Glenn to Sporio. Now back to Glenn. Thought about a three and elects to drive, and she passes it out to Suckling. Inside now is Precious Martin. No foul call here. Precious Martin traveled, but she got shoved there by Jen Straw.
Yeah, Jen Straw making a little bit of contact to Sierra Barrett's back there. I mean, forcing her to get a couple steps in there and called for the traveling.
Yeah, interesting decision by the referee to call that. As Jordan McKelja with it now, guarded by Sporio. Inside pass to Polite. Polite guarded by Sierra Barrett. Three-point shot is up, and that one is off the rim, rebounded by Abby Sporio. And a chance for a fast break here, a 3-on-2 for California. Suckling, her shot is off the rim, and that one's rebounded by Tyra Polite. Now a chance for Clarion, 3-on-2. Polite passes it outside. Now a 2-point shot is no good by Nicole Maxson. However, they will fight for the rebound. California will get it and slow down here as Sporio will take it over the half-court line.
Yeah, that was good work by Glenn, Barrett, and Sporio.
Sporio's shot is no good. Rebounded by Precious Martin and over to Glenn. Glenn's shot is good.
Yeah, Mickey Glenn finally just building this momentum up from California, taking advantage of that perfect opportunity with a little jumper.
And both teams struggling to make their shots today. California 5 of 24, Clarion 2 of 13. As Harden Pulliam with it now driving, passing it inside, and a good pass, but it's broken up there by Mickey Glenn. To Barrett. Barrett's shot is good, and a brilliant pass by Mickey Glenn to Sierra Barrett at the low post.
Yeah, Mickey Glenn just threads that pass through almost every player on the court, finding Barrett, who was open for that layup.
California getting their largest lead here, 19-9, a 10-point lead. As Jordan McKelja lost the ball, and it's going to be one-on-none to the basket for Abby Sporio, who puts up the easy layup.
Yeah, that's where the fundamentals come in. She had no one around her whatsoever. I think she was the only one in the half at that point. Just easy layup to give the Vulcans 21.
Harden Pulliam for Clarion with it, passing it off to Nicole Maxim. As she's getting triple teamed there, but is able to get the pass off, and a foul called here on California as Jen Straw going to go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Jen Straw shooting 75% from that charity stripe.
Abby Sporio getting the call for the foul. It's their team's third, her first. As Straw will look to take her first shot. Straw makes that first shot. Checking in is Shatara Parsons for California. And Mania Robinson in for Clarion, as well as number 22, Delrica Jones-Carey's back in. There will be a sub if Jen Straw makes this one. It'll be for her. Straw makes that one as she will check out for number 45, Tracy Wee, the freshman from Addison, Ohio. Mickey Glenn gonna set up the offense here, taking it slowly down half court.
Yeah, it's definitely not California's pace that we're used to. They're used to the guns blazing.
Charging call here on Sierra Barrett, and that's a good call there. Number 30, Nicole Maxon, was definitely set. Sierra Barrett just not controlling her body there.
Solana Doran checks back in.
Doran checks back in with 2 fouls as Clarion takes it over the court. Harden Pulliam with it, guarded by Emily Suckling. Under 5 minutes to go. Pulliam bounces it to Robinson. Robinson lost control of the ball. It's picked up by Shatera Parsons. Parsons passing it off now to Precious Martin, lying on her back. As Doran with it. Over to Glenn from downtown. That shot is no good, but it's rebounded there by number 22, Delrika Jones-Carey.
Yeah, perfect opportunity missed for Mickey Glenn there. A wide open 3.
Harden Pulliam with it now, passing it to Mania Robinson. Pulliam, inside pass. Now an outside pass to Nicole Maxon. It's airballed there, and it's picked up by Shatera Parsons as Glenn takes it up now. Inside, Precious Martin. Tough shot is good off the backboard, and she had to go over 2 defenders' heads.
Yeah, it was a great play by Precious Martin, finding her way through that lane and getting that layup. Vulcans up 12 now.
Harden Pulliam with it now for the Golden Eagles. Pulliam guarded there by Emily Suckling. California's trying to trap her, but nothing doing as Nicole Maxon with it now. Under 5 seconds to go to shoot. Maxon passes it. It's tipped around, and a shot is up, but it's no good. A shot clock violation by the Clarion Golden Eagles, and a great defensive stand by the California Vulcans, Steve.
Yeah, standing strong were the California Vulcans on that.
As we have our media timeout, 3:43 to go in the second quarter. California up 23-11. As Steve, take a look at our team leaders for the California Vulcans.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a surprise that points department, Glenn averaging 19.4 points a game. Barrett strong in those rebounds, averaging about 6.1 there. Assists and steals and minutes led by Mickey Glenn. You could tell that she is definitely the star of that.
As take a look now at the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and it's a little mixed up. His Polite is in there in points, steals, and minutes, 17.8 points in that department. But Jones-Carey with the rebounds, averaging 7.3, and Bakelia with 69 assists, or 6.9 assists per game.
Also, Steve, California is averaging, or for their opponent, is averaging 28.5 turnovers a game.
Wow. That's unbelievable. I mean, that's almost unheard of.
28.5 turnovers for their opponents. Their defense is that good.
Yeah.
They force them into all of these turnovers.
Yeah, when you have a player nicknamed the Secretary of Defense, I would not take their defense lightly.
How many turnovers do they have so far, Steve?
Right now, it's not even the end of the first half, and they have 18.
They're,
That's almost their average in the first half. Or it is their average. 18.1 was their average, wasn't it? Or 17.1?
No. They're averaging...
Oh, 15.1.
They're averaging 15.1. Yeah. As Precious Martin gets that shot up. No good. Rebounded there by Clarion, as it's going to be a fast break for them now. Harden Pulliam going up. Waiting. Inside pass. What a pass there. And that's no good, though, by number 22, Jones-Carey. Rebounded by California. Now Precious Martin can't control it there and hits our good friend Betsy down there on the the floor cam.
Yeah, a little too much momentum in there. She couldn't handle that ball. A nice little lob pass really from Mickey Glenn on that one, just running into that camera with momentum.
Like I said, Clarion turning over the ball 18 times today. That is more than their average. They average 14.6 turnovers a game. As Harden Pulliam double teamed there, but is able to get there, and a good shot by her. She faked out 2 defenders and plowed one over, but no foul called.
Yeah, she just found her way and just forcefully drove through that lane to get the 2 points.
Clarion playing good disciplined basketball here. They have no fouls. California's got 4. Clarion will be in the bonus here as Suckling just throws up a shot, but it's rebounded by Shatera Parsons. She throws up a shot, which is no good. It's a traveling
Wow.
call there. And they both had control of the ball there, and looked like it should have been a jump ball.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm drawing a blank here. Shatera Parsons and both Emily Suckling had a lot of contact drawn on them trying to put those shots up. But, I mean, in the end, coming out with a traveling code against California.
Harden Pulliam with it, passing it over to Tyra Polite. Polite, her shot is no good, and Lana Dorn going to get called for a foul here, and that one looked all ball to me, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know. Just even if it was like the slightest bit of contact, let's go back to what happened before that. Emily Suckling, Shatera Parsons getting hounded underneath the net.
Referee Terry Petak making that call on Doran. Doran already has 3 fouls so far. Again, tenacious defense and going to get called for the foul, but that shot is missed by Tyra Polite as Morgan Jennings will check in for her. Again, no foul call down low, but
what can you do?
got to keep playing. California up 23-13 right now, 2:08 to go in the second quarter. Polite takes her second shot and makes that one to make it a 9-point deficit for the Golden Eagles. Mickey Glenn taking over for California as she passes it off to Morgan Jennings. Jennings directing traffic, giving it to Glenn, now to Suckling. Back over to Glenn. Inside to Martin. Now Glenn. Glenn, jump shot is up and it is good. Rattles around the rim and it falls through.
Yeah, Mickey Glenn trying to take advantage of as many opportunities as she's getting. She has 6 points now.
And an offensive foul called here on the Golden Eagles. That's on number 22, Delrika Jones-Carey, her second, team's first. Minute 32 to go here in the second quarter before halftime here. As Glenn waits and passes it to Precious Martin, now inside to Parsons. Parsons' shot is no good, and that was too strong there, and a foul on the floor by, looks like, number 11, Jordan Bekelja. That is her first, team's second. California will get the ball at the baseline. Full 30-second shot clock. Suckling for 3. That one is good from the near side three-point line.
Yeah, she has been absolutely on fire beyond the arc so far this season. She doesn't get as much minutes as you'd like to see, but man, when she gets in, she can shoot the ball.
59.1% the average for Emily Suckling.
Yeah, which is unbelievable. I mean, she's been playing some fantastic basketball throughout this whole season.
And a traveling call here on the Golden Eagles. That puts them now to 20 turnovers.
Wow, it's just mind-blowing. It's unbelievable.
Could we see them get to 30 today? That would be unreal. Precious Martin with it now. Over to Morgan Jennings, and it was tipped by Tyra Polite.
I thought that was off of Morgan Jennings.
I did too for a second there.
Yeah.
It must have just grazed off the
Yeah.
fingertips why Morgan Jennings couldn't reach it. As it's now Precious Martin with it to Morgan Jennings. Parsons to Glenn. 10 seconds to shoot. As Parsons puts up a shot too strong, rebounded there, but it's tipped around and it goes to Morgan Jennings, who puts in a shot for 2 points, a jump shot there with 2 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
Yeah, it's great awareness of where the shot clock was at. Finally putting that shot up with 2 seconds left on it.
Everyone was underneath the basket with Clarion and nobody there to guard Morgan Jennings. And that passes to nobody there, and it wasn't tipped either. Harden Pulliam thinks it was.
Yeah, I thought that one was going up to Gary's parents up in the 13th row.
Just out of bounds, but California 14.5 seconds to go here in the first half here. Glenn will have it over the half-court line to Precious Martin. Jennings inside there is tipped, and it's going to be 8.7 seconds left for California. They get the ball out underneath the basket at the baseline. Glenn to Morgan Jennings. Jennings drives. Her shot is no good, and it's tipped there, and it's no good either, and it's going to be rebounded there with 1 second left. They're just going to hold. as Morgan Jennings was guarding her. Delrika Jones-Carey didn't get a chance to put up a shot. But, Steve, real quick, what'd you like about this first half?
It was a slow half. California's still trying to find their rhythm, but keeping this at a pretty decent score, 30-14, having a pretty reasonable lead. Finally, at the end of that, making the most of their opportunities and finding those baskets.
California leading 30-14 here at halftime. We're going to take a quick halftime break, and we'll be back with more Vulcans women's basketball right here on CUTV Sports 1 and CUTV.
This season, the pride and pageantry of college football
Is that a catch? Oh, yeah!
can all be found in one place.
He will score! Touchdown!
NCAA.com. From the biggest matchups come breakout performances.
Heaving one deep.
And those game-changing moments live here. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com. From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Hello and welcome back into the Convocation Center here on the campus of California University of Pennsylvania as the California Vulcans lead the Clarion Golden Eagles 30-14 in this PSAC West matchup. Once again, Anthony D'Agostino alongside me, Stephen Ruffing. And Steve, talk about this before the second half starts here. Some of the stats from the first half.
Yeah, let's go look at the field goals. 12 for 40 for California. They couldn't really seem to get anything to go through to start this game. They kind of figured things out towards the end. 3 for 16 in the field goal department on Clarion's side, but rebounds pretty close. 3 offensive rebounds for Clarion and 16 total defensive rebounds with a total of 19 for Clarion's side. 11 total rebounds on offense and 10 total rebounds on defense for California with a total of 21, 13 steals for California and goose egg for Clarion. So this game, I know everything's pretty much in California's favor, so they just need to start getting those shots to land and do everything else what they've been doing.
And also a stat there, the turnovers for both teams. California with 8 turnovers, they're averaging 14.8 turnovers per game. Clarion with 21 turnovers, and they're averaging 14.6 turnovers a game.
Yeah, I mean, they already surpassed that, so and that's not something you want to be proud of. But I think I was getting a little mix-up with the turnovers and the steals. California, they have 15.1 steals as their average. I was looking at Clarion's turnovers, which was 21. But still, 13 steals so far in that first half. Not a bad gig for California.
And California has 19 points off of 21 turnovers, Steve.
Well, or 13. Oh, yeah, on turnover. Yeah, you're right. See, this is just confusing me. Back to the game.
California back on offense here, going right to left. And that's a underhand pass to Shatara Parsons. And that one falls in off the rim there. Almost looked like she waited a little too long on that shot.
Yeah, you know, she had the fake shot, and then she came down with it and just waited maybe a second too long, but finally she did end up putting it in for the 2 points.
Jordan McKelja with it there, gets the pass off, but it's going to be bouncing away from number 33, Jen Strahl, as Precious Martin fires it through, and it's intercepted by Delrika Jones-Carey. It was just a wild pass. And a kick ball there by Mickey Glenn, going to be a Clarion ball.
Of course, she's having a chat with the head referee, trying to plead her case, but I don't think that's going to change anything for California.
McKelja going to inbound it for the Golden Eagles. And bounces it up to Tyra Polite. McKelja for 3. That one is no good, and it's rebounded there. And a second chance point. 2 points is up for Jen Strahl. California got a rebound there off those missed opportunities for Clarion.
Yeah, McKelja had a wide open shot. No one really around her misses it, but then they got the second chance.
Glenn inside to Parsons. That one's tipped, but it's picked up by Parsons, and she drives through the lane there to get 2 points.
Yeah, extending this to a 18-point lead. California, I guess, finding that groove they've been looking for so far in this second half.
McKelja with it, passing it inside to Jen Strahl. Spin move there. She continues to drive and puts up a shot that's no good. Rebounded there by Lana Dorn, who hands it off to Mickey Glenn.
And yet another steal for California.
Sierra Barrett with it now, and a terrible shot by Sierra Barrett. Just puts it up two-handed, but California with it still with Lana Dorn. Now Glenn. As that shot is no good, and it's picked up now by Lana Dorn. Now Glenn over. Now to Sierra Barrett, and a 3-second violation on Sierra Barrett. Saw that twice today. That's the first time I've seen that all season, and it happened twice in one day.
Yeah, and very stern referee that we have is going to call that every time.
Even if you're just passing through the lane, you got to make sure you don't take more than 3 seconds. And a steal by Mickey Glenn. It's a 3-on-2 for California. Pass to Lana Dorn. Her shot is up and good. Mickey Glenn, even though she is only 5'7", she's got great vision to see the entire court.
Yeah, incredible vision Mickey Glenn has. That's why, I mean, leading this team with assists.
In and out of the basket there was A shot there by Tyra Polite. Jen Straw can't corral, intercepted by Sierra Barrett, and California comes up now on offense with Lana Doran. Doran gets called, is going to get a foul on her as she was going up for 2 points.
Yeah, you know, we see Lana Doran, pretty aggressive defensive player, but when she's under that hoop, she takes a lot of contact, and a lot of the times she won't get those fouls. So it's nice to see her getting this foul.
She is 68.1% from the free throw line. Takes her shot and makes that one. As it's now a 21-point lead for the Vulcans. As she will take her second shot here. And she makes her second one. 2 for 2 as California a perfect 6 of 6 from the foul line today, Steve.
Yeah, pretty solid. Those are the free points that you have the opportunity to get, and they're just taking every bit of advantage of them.
Tyra Polite with it. Getting it off to number 11 there. And a shot is blocked, but it's rebounded, and that shot is up, and it's no good. Another rebound for Clarion. That's Jordan Bakelja who makes that one count.
And the only one that was in sight for California was Mickey Glenn.
Barrett moved good with 2 points there. Sarah Barrett faking going left, and it goes right, an easy basket for her.
Yeah, 22-point lead now. I think probably the largest of this game so far.
It is the largest lead of the game as Tyra Polite passing off to Bakelja. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebounded there by Sierra Barrett. Glenn to Doran. Doran. Her shot is up and it is no good, but she will go to the line there, getting the contact and the foul.
Yeah, it's really something you don't see often. Lana Doran, she does take a lot of contact, and really she doesn't get the calls most of the time.
Lana Doran going to the line for 2. The 5'10 redshirt senior guard from Northamptonshire, England.
And you know what? Coach Strom got a technical because at Gannon.
I remember that.
Yeah, because they weren't calling anything on Lana Doran. She was taking a lot of heat under the net, and just there was no calls in her favor.
As Lana Doran going to take this shot here and make that one. California a perfect 8 of 8 now.
Yeah, like I said, just take advantage of those free points.
Jordan Bakelja with it. Passing it inside to Jen Straw, losing control. That's picked up by Mickey Glenn. Glenn to Parsons with a great pass, but it's going to be bobbled and out of bounds on Jordan Bakelja. Shatara Parsons couldn't corral that pass. It was literally in her hands.
Yeah, and then finally Bakelja comes in there with a hand and knocks that ball out of bounds.
I feel like if Mickey Glenn doesn't go anywhere in basketball, which I think she will, she could be a great quarterback for a football team, for a women's football team.
And a big shot from Mickey Glenn from the far corner there. I guess she threw a touchdown on that one.
The kick is good. They get the field goal signs up there. As score 45-18 and an inside pass and a foul called here on Precious Martin. Rico Jones-Carey trying to drive through there. Precious Martin impeding her progress.
Yeah, I think I could see Mickey Glenn maybe going overseas to play basketball.
She could be a WNBA player too, possibly. She's a little short though, 5'7". As that foul shot is good for Jones-Carey. Who knows? She's a senior now.
Yeah,
you know.
Honestly, she could play. I'd say wherever she wants. She's that good of a player. She has a lot of heart out there.
Definitely there, as that foul shot was also made. Or she could go into coaching. Who knows? Be an assistant coach, and if she doesn't want to play anymore. We saw Caitlin Frotz, a player from before on the national championship team, go into coaching after a broken ankle there. She played through. As Parsons' shot is up and good. She lost control of it, but was able to corral it with her fingertips and flip it up into the net.
Yeah, she made a nice power move to get through the lane, get past a couple Clarion players. And like you said, loses the ball, picks it back up, and puts up the layup.
As she is the first person to get to 10 points, as that three-point shot is no good, and it's rebounded there by Clarion, who misses that shot, but it's another rebound by Clarion. That was Jones-Carey with this shot. And Nicole Maxson had the rebound. Clarion doing the rebounding here on offense. They got 9 offensive rebounds so far. As Tyra Polate with it now. Guarded by Glenn. Loses control and stolen away by Glenn. Glenn had got a hand in there. And that's a flip pass to Martin, whose shot is up and good.
That's a great steal, great vision by Mickey Glenn finding Martin. She has that fast break, that 2-on-1, and Martin just finishing the job.
Mickey Glenn so far today with 6 assists and 8 steals and 9 points. She could get a triple double.
Triple.
Or a triple double.
No, definitely, yeah, a perfect opportunity to get that triple double.
And we got a immediate timeout here with 4:15 to go. California up 49-20. And Steve here is taking a look again at the PSAC standings. But first, we'll update you on some of the scores. Edinburgh up 3 on Mercier, 30-27. And Gannon leading Slippery Rock 40-38. And IUP finally took the lead on Seton Hill. They were losing at halftime. They're now up 38-34. I'll break down these West standings.
Yeah, look at Edinburgh and Mercyhurst. That one is the big one. Anything could happen in that game. Like you said, if Edinburgh falls, California gets that solo position in first place. But that Indiana or the IUP game, taking on Seton Hill. Seton Hill's a good team. In Indiana, they have their flaws, they have their weaknesses, and if Seton Hill could sneak away with a win there, this PSA West is just so interesting. Anything can happen.
Last game, IUP lost to Clarion,
Wow.
64-59. IUP right now is literally falling apart at the seams.
Yeah.
After that game against California, they have just tanked.
Yeah, and it's all in their heads, the mentality. This was a perfect game for them against Seton Hill to kind of just blow off steam, put up some points. But when you're this close at half, you were down by a few points. That could be all right there. They could just completely get down on themselves and lose that game.
We'll definitely keep an eye on that. Right now, they're up 40-36. Jordan McKelge going to inbound it from the baseline. Bounce pass to Polite, guarded by Emily Stuckling, driving baseline. As she almost lost control of it, she puts up a shot, hits the rim, and it's rebounded there by Sporio, and a jump ball in favor of Clarion. And the referee from behind the play couldn't even see what was happening, but she calls a jump ball.
Yeah.
Gotta love when the referees call something and you know they can't see it for sure.
Right.
The one referee was there letting everything continue on. She had clear vision of everything.
Yeah, give me a whistle up here.
Well, we're up in the perch here. We can see everything. As Harden Pulliam with it now. Inside pass is tipped, but it's picked up by Straw, who gets it out for 3 now. And that's a shot that's no good there.
Yeah, missed the opportunity there. Great opportunity on that 3-point.
Nicole Maxon there, and that was now California with it. Sierra Barrett, 2-point shot is no good. Rebounded there by Nicole Maxon. Polate with it now. As she passes it off to Harden Pulliam. Pulliam, inside pass is good there to 33, Jen Straw.
Yeah, Clarion just found their spots in that lane and then went through them, putting up a layup. They're up to 22 now, just kind of inching their way back in this game.
As Glenn takes it over the half-court line. Glenn to Doran. Inside pass is tipped, but it's going to be picked up by Glenn. And a pushing foul called on Jordan McKelja. She gave Glenn a little shove there. Glenn was trying to get the ball, Steve.
Yeah, forearm shiver, as the refs should probably call that one. I think that should be a classified foul. You see that a lot, that forearm shiver, as we saw there on Mickey Glenn.
Glenn to Doran, now over to Sporio. Over now to Glenn again. Now inside to Sierra Barrett. Barrett at the post. Her shot is up and it misses everything completely. And it's picked up there by Clarion and Tyra Polite. Polite. 3 is up and no good. It's rebounded there by Abby Sporio. Tipped by Sierra Barrett. Sporio driving to Doran. Now over to Glenn. Glenn driving. Her shot is up, and that one is good as Glenn gets 11 points.
Yeah, against all odds in that position. Two Eagles in front of her. She just puts that one up, finds a way to put that ball in the net.
Glenn now with her chance to get a double-double or even a triple-double. Sporio there getting the jump ball now in favor of California. and just tenacious defense as the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic. I mean, even Coach Strom knows it. I mean, everyone knows that we got that nickname from a sign made by fans, so everyone sees it. Everyone sees her effort on defense, and everyone and every team is taking note of that.
Glenn with it, passing it to Sierra Barrett. Barrett, jump shot is good, and what a shot for Sierra Barrett. The crowd going, players going crazy. Sierra Barrett getting a 1,000 point there today. Congratulations to Sierra Barrett making that milestone. And Mickey Glenn getting the assist as well. And a steal by Mickey Glenn. And a foul called here on Harden Pulliam.
And I think this is the spark that California was looking for. You always have that certain moment in these games. Let's go back to that Gannon game when Coach Strom got that technical. That was the spark, and I believe that this is their spark. California might have a chance to just completely run away with this game.
As Sierra Barrett getting that 1,000th point there. See a banner on the far side.
That's how I knew. I saw the banner.
Give Sierra Barrett a round of applause there. Huge milestone for her. As Glenn passes to Sierra Barrett, back over to Glenn. Glenn now Suckling with it far side, over to Barrett. Barrett to Glenn, 4-3 from downtown is good.
Wow.
Off the rim and the backboard.
That was in and out. That's as in and out as you're going to get. Mickey Glenn with a huge three. I mean, just completely from beyond the arc.
Harden Pulliam with it now, guarded by Abby Sporio. Sporio with the jump ball there, and it'll be Clarion ball. Not sure if that'll count as a steal or not for Abby Sporio, but again, the tenacious defense by Abby Sporio. If that ball is in her reach, she's gonna go try and grab it.
Oh yeah, she's an animal on defense and just looking for that ball as much as she can.
And she doesn't get called for the reaching fouls either.
Right. Yeah, she's a smart player.
As Robinson's in now, and Nicole Maxson with it. That ball is tipped by Abby Sporio and is blocked away. I'm looking. They're going to say it's going to be Clarion ball. Abby Sporio swatted that one there.
Yeah, she's a fantastic defensive player. I mean, everyone should just take note of that. And her style of play on defense is amazing.
Harden Pulliam going to inbound it there to Mania Robinson. Robinson 4-3. That one's no good, and it's going to be rebounded there. And it put up for 2 points by Jen Straw. Glenn with it. It's Emily Suckling. Over to Sporio. Sporio loses control of it, and it's going to be a foul call here on Sierra Barrett as she was diving for the ball.
Yeah, I think she was, just reached in a little bit on that one. Almost had that steal, but just drew a little bit of contact.
As Morgan Jennings will check in for Sierra Barrett, getting a big hug there. As Clarion will inbound it here. The shot clock is off for them. 23 seconds left. Harden Pulliam passes to Robinson. Her shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded there by Straw and puts up a shot and puts it in for 2 points.
Yeah, Morgan Jennings reaching in there, almost getting a foul there. Has to be a little careful next time.
Sporio for 3. That one is no good. Rebounded by Brittany Nelson, who's in the game. And there's a foul called on Clarion's number 33, Jen Straw, I believe.
Yeah, Brittany Nelson with 1 second on the clock. Nonetheless, has to go to the charity stripe.
She's 60%, the senior from CD East. Didn't get a chance to play against Mercier, so it's getting some minutes today. As she misses her first shot. She waits for her second one. And she makes that one. Make it 57-26. That passes to nobody, and Emily Suckling is just going to hold on as she intercepted that pass. Score 57-26 at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter next here on CUTV Sports 1 and on CUTV.
pride and pageantry of college football.
Is that a catch?
Kids
He will score.
season long with NCAA.com. From court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make and
26 over the Clarion Golden Eagles as California is starting to sub in these second string players. Gina Valacorsa checking in, as well as DJ Hahn.
Yeah, the future of California women's basketball.
This leader, Mickey Glenn, there. And a fast break for Hood.
Yeah, finds her way through that lane. A fast break with some speed gets the 2 points that the Clarion team needed.
Glenn with it now. Inside to Nelson. Over to DJ Hahn. Suckling over to Hahn. Passing it over now to Glenn. Inside. Valacorsa. Over to Glenn. Now inside to Hahn. Jump shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded there by Nelson. Nelson's shot is good and one.
Brittany Nelson, you know, she's been a player that comes off the bench, fantastic after getting fouled. You know, it's nice to see her getting some playing time. I mean, she's only a freshman, so it will be seeing a lot of her, and she has that height, so she's well in this team.
As Clarion with it now. Hara Robinson with it. 4-3. That one is up, and it is no good off the rim. Rebounded there by Clarion. That shot is up, no good. Rebounded once again by the Golden Eagles. Mania Robinson with it. And Glenn trying to get a hand on it. Mania Robinson still with it. As a shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded there by California and Gina Valacorsa.
Yeah, Mickey Glenn almost had a chance for that double-double. Just needs one more steal for that.
Suckling 4-3 is no good. It was too far and too long of a shot. As Clarion getting it. And Glenn getting the steal. No, maybe not.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see if they get it there. She lost control of the ball there. It wasn't a clean steal.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And it doesn't look like they're going to mark her for that one. As Mania Robinson with it now. Inside pass to Wee, and Wee's shot is up and good.
Yeah, cutting this to a 30-point deficit. Clarion just playing for pride right now.
60-30 the score now. Mickey Glenn with it to DJ Hahn. Hahn driving. Her shot is no good, but she will be fouled. And to go to the line to shoot two. Clarion, 29 turnovers.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to win games with that many turnovers, I'll tell you that much.
As DJ Hahn misses her first. DJ Hahn, the freshman from Warren, PA, averaging 57.1% from the foul line. The opposing teams that come against California, their turnovers are averaging 28.5 turnovers per game. As DJ Hahn misses that one, and is rebounded there by Tanita White. But Clarion showing why that stat is correct. As Mania Robinson going on, Mickey Glenn is stolen away there by DJ Hahn. Now Glenn with it. As Glenn passing it off to DJ Hahn to Valacorsa now. Valacorsa's shot is up and good for 3 points.
Valacorsa, there she is with that 3-point that opportunity she had.
Averaging 35.7% from the three-point line as Suckling gets called with a foul there. That's her first. Abby Sporio will check in for Mickey Glenn, and that may be the end of her night.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Once again, no double-double
so
for Mickey
close.
Glenn. So close.
She had that opportunity, but just kind of lost control of that ball.
And right now, you're seeing the face of this, young California team right now, and a charging call on Mania Robinson on DJ Hahn. This is a group of players that are going to be playing together for a while.
Yeah, and they have a lot of time. Freshman, and then
with it.
I'm sorry, Brittany Nelson's a senior.
Yeah, Brittany Nelson's a
Just
redshirt
transfer,
senior.
yeah.
She was injured last
Oh,
season.
she was injured. Okay, I thought she was a transfer.
She would have been, as a travel call here on Valacorsa, she would have been, her last season would have been last season. And same with Lana Doran.
You're right.
But they both injured themselves, and they redshirted and came back for this season.
Oh, wow.
Thinking this team can make a run for it again, like 2 seasons ago.
Right, yeah, there's no doubt about that. Lana Doran was definitely missed last season.
As Tanita White puts a shot up, and it's good for her. As Abby Sporio going to control it here. Sporio inside to Nelson, now Suckling back to Nelson. Nelson for 2, that one is good. The jump shot from Nelson falls through.
Yeah, very simple jump shot from Nelson, getting the 2 points, just enhancing this lead the California Vulcans have.
As Mania Robinson with it. Kicked ball maybe, but no, as it's going to be picked up by Mania Robinson and stolen away there by Emily Suckling. It's going to be out of bounds off of, it looked like it's going to be out of bounds off of Clarion.
Yeah, talk about a dogfight.
Ball there.
Yeah.
As Mania Robinson jump shot is up, and it was no good. Rebounded there by Brittany Nelson. And a travel called on Brittany Nelson, and I don't know if she traveled.
Yeah, I didn't see the steps that she took.
Marina Kelly inbounding it there. As Mania Robinson's shot is no good. Rebounded there by, and that shot is up and good for Tanita White. It's California with it now, with Abby Sporio. Now Emily Suckling. Over to Nelson. Nelson to Suckling. Suckling 4-3. This one is up and no good, and is rebounded there by Clarion. And this one's by Marina Kelly. As Mania Robinson with it now. Under 5 minutes to go here. Robinson. Now she passes it off to Nicole Maxson. Guarded by Suckling. Her shot is up, and that one's no good off the backboard there. Is Sporio going to charge out. Sporio in California with a huge fast break there. Her shot is no good. Rebounded there by herself. It's going to be still her ball. It was tipped away.
I mean, it's just one of the fastest players in the PSIC. I mean, just the speed that she had going down the court was just incredible.
Inside of Corsa is tipped around as her shot doesn't fall through. It's rebounded there by Maxson. Sporio trying to steal that one. No, nothing doing there as Eastport has it now.
Both teams seem like they're just slowing things down.
As Maxson with it to Robinson. Over to Tanita White. 3 seconds to shoot for White. White's shot is up, and it is good.
Maybe.
Maybe is rolling around the rim about 10 times there. Now under 3:40 to go here. Still waiting on that media timeout. As Sporio driving, and that one shot is blocked by Tracy Wee. There's a 6'4" forward. Able to get up and block that shot.
Yeah, freshman too, so we've seen a couple more years from her.
And this is going to be picked up by Abby Sporio. Sporio's got Suckling, and Suckling's wide open for the 2 points.
Yeah, Suckling just found her way behind enemy lines on that one with a great steal from Abby Sporio. Abby Sporio picks her head up and sees her teammate Suckling just going towards that hoop for an easy layup.
Mania Robinson with it now for the Golden Eagles. Robinson, and that's going to be off the feet of Tanita White, and Sporio's got plenty of time to take this one to the hoop.
Yeah, just a great awareness seeing that ball. Seems like this Clarion team's is kind of winded and can't keep up with the Vulcans at this point.
I was just going to say that the Vulcans are very conditioned, and I'm not saying Clarion may not be conditioned,
right?
But California they're conditioned to sprint many times down
constantly,
the court.
just to keep that pace going consistently throughout the whole game.
As we have a foul here, and this is our immediate timeout here. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. California up 69-36 over the Clarion Golden Eagles with 2:26 to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching Vulcans women's basketball live on CUTV Sports 1 and on CUTV. And welcome back to the Convocation Center as the Vulcans lead 69-36. And the theme from Full House playing here on the Convocation Center here is Dave Coulier coming to Cal here for an comedy event on Friday.
Yeah, I know. Talk about an icon alert there. But, Anthony, something we didn't mention, we wanted to mention it, as you see in your bottom right corner of your TV, the new PSAC logo.
Yeah, definitely there, the brand new PSAC logo. This is the California PSAC logo right now that you see there. The one you saw at the beginning of the game when we came out of to start the game with the Open. The top right-hand corner was the official PSAC logo.
Yep.
Those will be getting put on jerseys starting next season, I believe. As Mania Robinson gets fouled there by DJ Hahn. But, Steve, give me your opinion. What do you think about him?
I personally like him. I like the simplicity of them. I like the outline of the state with the bold PSAC letters. I'm a personal fan. I really do like, especially the California ones with the red and the black. I do like that.
Mania Robinson makes that shot. I definitely think it works well for TV production. Looking at it on the video monitor, I think it definitely works well for TV production, as that shot is good for Mania Robinson as well.
And I don't think your response to this question is good for TV, so let's just keep it G. Do you like it? I know that you have some strong feelings for it.
I mean, I don't love it. I mean, it's okay. I think it's a little bland and generic, but as this is rebounded there by Clarion. But I think it works for TV.
Yeah.
It's not too busy where it's drawing people's attention away from the action and maybe some other important graphics. So for TV production, I think it's a really good graphic. For just, looking at it and saying, oh, this is the PSAC logo, leaves a little less to be desired, in my opinion. As a turnover there by Clarion, DJ Hahn going to take it all the way herself, and there's a foul called here on DJ Hahn. I believe she's going to get called for a charge. If she passed it off before getting the momentum to the basket, she probably wouldn't have gotten called for that one.
Yeah, it looked like she was just trying to make a move there, try to get to the lane, try to get past the Clarion player, but drew that contact and got called for the charge.
34 turnovers for Clarion, 24 steals for California, and 40 points off of turnovers.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that's a defensive team right there.
And that shot is no good. Rebounded by DJ Hahn. Clarion out-rebounding California, though, 40-34. Also getting those second-chance points, 12 second-chance points for Clarion off of those rebounds, offensive rebounds, that is. Sporio for three is no good. Rebounded by Gina Valor-Corsa to Sporio for two.
Yeah, Sporio, she shoots. Valor-Corsa gets the rebound, and in that time that she got the rebound, Sporio makes her way to the net and just wide open, sneaks past every single Clarion player for an easy layup.
That's under a minute to go here, 45 seconds. White with it. And that's going to be out of bounds off of California's Abby Sporio. It did look like White kicked it out, but they're going to say it's Clarion ball. And Abby Sporio, again, swatting that ball away.
Yeah, she is incredible. Has 11 points. She's in double digits now.
Mania Robinson inside to Brittany Nelson. Interception there. It's a 3-on-1. Valor-Corsa may get called for a charge here. No, she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, didn't have her feet set. That was number 30 from Clarion, Nicole Maxson.
That'll be her second, team's fourth. Valor-Corsa shooting two. She's a freshman from Bishop Canavan, averaging 54.5%. And she misses her first. As that pushes Clarion now to 35 turnovers. And Steve, as Valor-Corsa makes that one, 35 turnovers to Clarion. They averaged coming into this game for the season 14.6 turnovers a game.
Completely doubled it. I mean, more than doubled it. It's unbelievable. Kudos to California for keeping up that defensive pressure all season, as we see another one.
Another turnover there. It's a steal for DJ Hahn, just right to her, as California won't take a shot here. They'll hold it, and it'll be game over. But, Steve, do you think that defense has anything to do with the 36 turnovers Clarion's going to end up with today, and the 14.6 turnovers a game they average.
Oh yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, California, whether they're stealing the ball or not, they have this pressure. They're always if a player has the ball, they're immediately on you. So it gives the other team that pressure and just gives up the ball, whether they're throwing it away or what have you. So California, their defense, that's the name of their game at this point of the season, and it's working, and they need to stick with it.
Yeah, this defense is going to help them propel them into hopefully the playoffs and farther deep into the playoffs. Hopefully, as we look at some of the stats here, California wins it 72-38. They averaged 40.6% from the field today, 41.7% from the three, 73.3% from the free throw line, had 35 rebounds. They had 15 turnovers, 26 steals. Clarion had 36 turnovers, and California had 41 points off of turnovers. Thank you guys for watching. California wins it here at the Convocation Center, and a big one here over the Clarion Golden Eagles, 72-38. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to the CUTV crew, my color analyst, Stephen Ruffing, and of course our director and producer, Gary Smith. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Anthony D'Agostino. Have a great night.